Okay, I think we're live. It's March 30th. This is yesterday. I traded very little. I'm actually a little under the weather, so my voice might sound a little strange. Put in, I think, what is it, 19 trades? 18 trades yesterday. It was okay. A very small day. I didn't even take screenshots of the charts. It was a very distracting day. I think I spent all of like 30 minutes trading or something. I had an overnight hold. That's why this P&L is different. Let me just see. Had an overnight winner. That's why the screenshot P&L doesn't match TraderGrow. Okay. And yeah, this is today's kind of a joke day, if anything, because this was entered yesterday it was a stop that I forgot to clear. So yesterday was like a solid day, but I had the stop in there and I forgot to clear it. And I'm just like playing off of it because I think we are still due for a dump. It will be a squeeze here, maybe into the 41s. I really doubt we'll get to 4,200. But if we get to 4,200, I will cut it. 4,200 equivalent on the NASDAQ. Oh man, I don't even know. A couple hundred points might be like 1,000 points on here. Let's just take a quick look here. Wow, so yeah, quickly gets up to like 5,000 at 300. Because what I'm trying to do really is, if you do the combine, you have a $50,000 account, well, $50,000 in buying power, but your like daily stop limit is like 1,000, and the combine stop limit is like 3,000. So you can't really trade 50,000. So that kind of means this trade is a little worthless, right? In terms of, yeah, because this isn't really practicing for anything. I would never take on this amount of risk unless I was in my own account that was 50,000 large. Yeah, so I don't know how long I'll stream today. It is 8:18 a.m. So CST Central Time. So we're about 12 minutes away from the open, the equity open. Let's take a quick look at. Oh, what I wanted to do is I wanted to pile into this E-mini long. I guess I'll just do it now. I'm a little late. We'll put in 4 there. It's kind of a... Oh, I'm so late to the party. Oh my God. 78s. Man, I really wasn't paying attention. I should have put an alarm, an alert. Let me put one now. 86s. Let's just see. Put an alert there. And if we come back down to 78s, we want to know that as well. Okay, so let's go back to TraderGrow. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, let's check the calendar for this week and today specifically. We did have jobless numbers today, which is interesting. So claims actually went up. Not what I meant to do. Claims went up, but the forecast was higher than what we actually saw. At least the briefing.com forecast. But it's still up from prior. The continued claims also up from prior slightly. It's interesting how they keep revising them down. So they'll like have this consensus that's really high, and then they'll revise it down, down, down until the day of the release. It's interesting. It's like they're pricing in. I think that, it's a form of manipulation to like mess with the markets. GDP third estimate 2.7. Actual was 2.6. Deflator was 3.9. Kind of curious what continues pointing to above potential growth and inflation that remains above target, which the Fed could use as an argument for additional rate hikes. I see. So we want this to be above potential growth and inflation. Interesting. You want this to be zero? Net exports, personal consumption, real GDP, and deflator. Oh, this is year over year? Doesn't look like year over year. Okay. Let's quickly check for earnings. And once again, I'm sorry if I'm sniffling. I'm not going to stream for very long. I just wanted to catch the open and give you guys an update on where I'm at. So, let's see. Wait a minute. It's the 30th, right? Yeah. So nothing today? This is what's expected today. Okay. Nothing big at all. There's just absolutely nothing going on in the market today, as far as I can tell, except for those jobless numbers, which already came out. So the market's just going to be digesting these pretty much for the rest of the day. So let's see. We are super long. Yep, so I'll basically play this long to 86s at least, basically new highs. Really extended already, so we should be approaching a top soon, considering we're so extended. I'm not going to risk very much on this trade at all. I'm really expecting a dump to put the NASDAQ trade in the money, and I'm considering adding to it here. I guess what I'm really practicing with this trade is the math behind a bigger trade. So like the NASDAQ trade currently, if the price of NASDAQ goes up to 13,300, it'll be about 5,000 out of the money with 6 contracts with a break even of basically zeros. Well, actually, no, basically 300 points lower would be the break even. 300 points away is pretty significant. I feel like maybe I should just cut it and then spend the day trying to grind it back out. I don't know. The thing is, you really don't want to get out on, like if you're in a short, you don't want to get out on a peak, like an RSI peak. That'll just destroy your confidence. You really should just wait for a proper RSI dip, and more than likely you'll find out that it's a great price to get out on, way better than here. It might be down at 13,000, which is going to save me 65 points. So let's just see. Where is 13,000? 13,000 is still about 1,300 out of the money, but we would save about $700. If we get a proper cross of the 9 EMA under the 20 EMA here, I'll probably just add to it or consider adding to it. But what I was looking at is, the 15-minute, really cool divergence setting up. The only problem is there's no real, confluence, I guess, with any other time frame. So like the hourly, there's no divergence whatsoever. 4-hour, tiny divergence, but doesn't really mean anything right now. This is more than likely going to make new highs here. It's going to break this most likely. On the daily, daily showing some divergence. The daily is actually the best, looks the best, honestly, for a short. So we'll see. But the daily looks good for a short on the NASDAQ, but also on the, same with the E-mini. We had divergence here, but now it looks like we're going to get what looks like almost like a weekly divergence or something. This is more or less a 50% retrace from a month ago. Okay. Wow, over 2,000 out of the money. But we're really, that trade, again, is just a practice trade, because it seems that when you're day trading, you're basically being paid to take risk. That's really all you're doing, right? Providing liquidity and taking risk. And if you're, what's my point with that? I forget. Oh yeah, if you're willing to sit through the unrealized downside, you will be rewarded typically with an equivocal upside if your entry was decent. My entry was, I would say, decent. So I'm still expecting, like, my entry was basically at the top of, it was here yesterday, right? Yeah. Anyway, this is kind of an accident trade anyway. I wasn't supposed to get into it, but it was a fat finger, but I'm also playing it out because if this was a real fat finger, I'm experimenting how I would manage it and how much money I would need to manage it. So, currently it's requiring quite a lot of capital. This E-mini trade, not really going anywhere yet. Equity markets open in 3 minutes. Man, it's taken forever. Let me see if I can play some background meditation music. I don't think I'll get a copyright strike for this. It's like chakra music. Ugh. Man, I needed a... Yeah, today I'm probably gonna rest though. I'm not gonna trade. I'll maybe work a little, but otherwise, just gonna take it easy. Just rest really. Okay, we're getting an RSI peak on the 1 minute. 87 was the peak. That's $70 in the money with 4 contracts. It's kind of, I guess, bouncing down from the high volume now. We'll wait for a proper RSI dip, and then we'll double down on this probably. But yeah, very short-term trade. I'm expecting the first couple hours off of the open to pump, and then after midday we'll probably see our sell-off, and I think it'll start slow and then be kind of a grindy sell-off, but we'll see. We're probably going to squeeze even more up here. If we get up to 42 on the E-minis, 42 before 32. Yeah, that might be, that's a bet that I would want to take, 42 before 32. Let me look at this on a bigger chart. Oh, that's right, I can't share that chart with you guys. I was going to look at the weeklies. Let's see. I'm just looking at the E-mini on a weekly on my other screen. It's just trading view. I wonder if I can somehow share this properly. Anyway, E-mini, the weekly Bali band high is at 41.62. Okay, so yeah, it's likely we'll get over to 42. So setting up like, the weekly is setting up like it wants to pump. In the weekly. Alright, let me see if I can share this screen. So I don't know why, but my whole setup's just lagging right now. Got crazy amounts of RAM. Should never have anything lag. Okay. Let me just add a window here. No, you know what? I'll have to set it up later. I'll just look at it real quick myself. Say the weekly could go up to 42. Okay. NASDAQ, what about the NASDAQ? How high could that Dude, trading view is so slow right now. Holy cow, it's gonna crash my computer. Nasdaq's already pretty overbought. It's pushing into the upper volley band. Should make it seem like we're out of the bear market, I guess. What the hell? Okay, so market opened about a minute ago, 2 minutes ago, and let's see what we got. Let's look at the exciting stuff. Ooh, dump. I think it's fake. I think we're gonna pump these first couple hours. It's very unlike the market to, I'm just gonna add to this guy actually. It's very unlike the market to just dump right away and then all day. I mean, it's possible, but I think those days are kind of rare. What usually happens is an impulse direction off the first few minutes, and then the rest of the day is spent going in the opposite direction. It's almost like it captures a bunch of stubborn people with the open impulse move, and then it pushes all of them out, like it just like runs all their stops by going the other way. Like, see, look at the NASDAQ. It opened up, dumped, right? Got a bunch of shorts in, and then now it's gonna push highs for like ever, for like hours until like afternoon, and it'll get them. It'll run for like hundreds of points, and then it'll just get stuck. It'll just like stay up there into the close. E-mini is actually, it's dipping, right? 1 minute is dipping. So this is a good spot to scoop some up. I'm gonna scoop some a little bit more here. That was an 83 buy. Does it really buy where I click? I guess it does. I was gonna say I wanted to buy like, you know, something down here. Okay. Yeah, but we're waiting for maybe a little dip, a little deeper dip. So if we get 14 long or like 30 long, 3 minis basically, then I guess we have a chance of flipping the day green. Short term, very short term, I'm quite bullish though. So I might actually make this 1 mini's worth. I'm gonna go ahead and add to, I'll make it 8 for now. If we get a dip, I'll add the last 2. Target for this will be, yeah, because we can come down to 80 pretty easily. Target for this guy, man, the whole machine is just lagging right now. What the heck? What is consuming all my RAM? Hold on, I'm just pulling up the task manager real quick. Still have plenty of RAM. I think it's this hard drive. I put in this new hard drive and it's been acting terrible since I did that. Okay, so yeah, boring sideways day, just as I thought. I still think the first couple hours we're gonna run up. It is really overbought, but should start leveling off, yeah, and dump to at least 4K soon. I am long though, so I don't know why I'm talking for the bullish case. So it's within 4 hours, this trade that I'm talking about. Yeah. We don't have a cross or anything. I'm just being long. Yeah, the divergence on the 15 minute is really interesting. The 1 was the reason that I got, or added to my long. So yeah, if we dip more, I'm just gonna add more. Oh man. yeah, I think this price action is going to be pretty boring. Cool, we're helping out our short, but I don't know. Still think it's fake. Lower price, slightly lower RSI. I don't know. Coming down to the bottom of the high volume node. I still think it's going to bounce. Grind up for the first couple hours. That is my consensus. 4 hours, 5 hours of just more grinding to the upside. Over 4,100. So over 4,100, we're looking at 1,000. Okay, so let's just try because 41, I mean, that's a big ask, isn't it? I feel like it's usually, what's the usual? It's not like it moves 10% in a day. I feel like it's less than 10%. From 4,000 to 4060. So 100 points on the E-mini. What is that? That's 50 to 100 points is considered. I mean, it looks like the range is typically 100 points, right? On most days. Oh, impulse move down, then up. Now pushing it down. Interesting. Still oversold. I don't think we're done pushing up yet. If we are, that's amazing. But I think we'll still get a pump. Like I said, if we drop lower, maybe to a 5-minute RSI low, I'll add more. If we get to the 30 on the 5-minute. But yeah, I'm just gonna play this for 1,000. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, my stomach hurts a little bit. I'm feeling pretty tired and sick. That's the game plan for now. And yeah, hopefully I'm feeling good for tomorrow. This week, aside from this fat finger entry that I'm not really going to count, aside from that, I think we're up for the week so far. Let's take a quick look. We are, for the week, whoa, that gets so choppy. Oh my god. Okay, so what am I looking at here? So this is 29 yesterday. So let's see, the beginning of the week was the 27th. So they've been all green days. They've been really small, but green. It's because I started the account on 1,000. So this was really 5% on the account. This was a 10% day. This was almost a 10% day. It's pretty good. So over the course of the week so far, it's been like 30% increase on the account, which is pretty good. If I can do the same today. Well, I guess today, man, yeah, I shouldn't have entered with 8 contracts on that trade because it's going to be tough to have any real trades now. Because I wouldn't normally do this. I guess I could just set like a realistic stop, but that's like right here for $1,000 account. So, what can I do? Okay, well, this trade and I'm just not going to trade very much today. I'm not going to trade at all today. These are both going to be just joke trades. And yeah, I'm just going to focus on healing and just kind of practicing risk management and not really count today. Because of the sizing. So tomorrow, if I feel better, count that day. But yeah, I'm not counting today. And just to show, I'm not like, there's like nothing, no closed trades. So it's not like I'm copping out or anything. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow if I'm feeling better. Otherwise, I will see you guys Monday. And I'll post the results in the description of the video. Alright guys, stay safe, Trade well. Have a good weekend.